So we have a Facebook group member that's trying to rotate text along a curve. He's also wanting to taper the ends, but I am unfamiliar with how to do a Inkstitch lettering, how to taper that. But what I'll demonstrate here is how to rotate text along a curve. And I've created happily retired as two separate words. I've created a circle that will be my curve. I'm going to duplicate that circle, and I'm going to hide opacity or hide the visibility on the first one. And I'm going to select the second one. Make sure I do a path, object to path. I'm going to turn on my nodes tool. I'm going to select the segment in between these two nodes, and I'm going to add a node in the center of those two. And we're going to do the same thing on the right side. We're going to add a node, and then we're going to remove this bottom section. We'll select this segment and delete the segment between those nodes. I have those two nodes still selected. I'm going to hit delete again, and I'm going to delete this one last node. And here's our arch. I am going to change the color just for visibility purposes. Let's do yellow. I'm going to turn back on visibility of our circle. First, let's start with retired. I'm going to select, let's use our selection tool, not our node tool. Select our arch and the word retired. And we're going to go extensions, Inkstitch, lettering along path. And you can see text position. It says right. We're just going to go ahead and put that one all the way to the right of that arch, and we'll close it. Now I want happily to be above retired, but I want some space in between it. And I've already measured. These are just shy of 10 millimeters. So what I'll do is I'll put a 5 millimeter spacing in between the two words, but I have my arch selected again. Let's go to path effects and go to offset. And let's see if I have to increase. Yeah, I have to decrease. So let's go minus 15 millimeters and hit enter. And let's just do flatten just in case. So now we're going to put happily on this arch with a 5 millimeter spacing between the two words. So with my arch selected, I'll hold shift and select the word happily, extensions, Inkstitch, lettering along path. And we'll choose center. We want to center happily on that arch, and we'll hit apply. Okay. So now you can see happily is centered along the curve, but retired needs to be rotated. So what we can do to rotate it and put it underneath happily, if we double click on it, you'll see the center of rotation right in the middle of there. So if you rotate it, well, it's just going to rotate on that axis. That's not what we want. We want to rotate. Let's click the circle. We want to rotate on the center of this axis, the center of our circle. So we'll double click again. I have my snapping tool turned on. I'm going to just select the center of rotation. I'm going to drag it to the center of the circle, and you'll see object rotation center. Okay, so now we can grab this rotation handle and we can just rotate retired to the position we want to rotate it to. And that is how you rotate letters along a curve. And thanks for watching.